Greetings and salutations from the adventure spot. Today is day 2 at Carowinds. It's a beautiful day out today. It's going to be in the low 80s, I think, all sunny all day.
So hot.
Yeah. But we still have 6 coasters to ride, I believe.
Assuming they're running today.
Yeah, they didn't.
They're doing limited rides.
Limited rides, so limited attractions. So hopefully those are open. We'll see. But looks like it's going to be a beautiful day today. And hopefully we'll get some more rides in and be able to share with you our experiences.
Yay!
Our first ride of the day is Afterburn, which is a B&M invert from 1999. Rode Afterburn.
Front and back, yeah. We did both.
We did the back row first, and then the second ride was front row, and I enjoyed it. I don't know, what are your thoughts?
Okay, so back row seemed more forceful.
Yeah.
But I got bobbled around a lot more. Front row was not as forceful, but it was smoother for me. You had the opposite experience.
Yeah, it's weird because the back row, I agree the back row was forceful, but my head got banged a little more on the front, which is kind of strange.
I like the front better.
But overall, it was a fun ride.
But I highly recommend.
Yeah. Becca's getting ready to ride the YoYo, and I'll get some footage of that. How was it?
That was fun. I would totally do that again.
So we're about ready to go on Southern Star. And yeah, Becca doesn't have a good experience with this.
So 20 years ago, it did not have shoulder restraints. And this one is different than a lot because it goes completely upside down, but it goes slow and it just sort of hangs. All it had was a lap bar. And it was not a very tight lap bar. And at the very top, when you're just hanging there upside down, I was sliding out. And I was hanging on for dear life, praying I did not die. So they have a shoulder harness now. I am going to reface my fear and see if I hate it. We'll see.
All right, so we just got off the Southern Star. What are your thoughts?
I am glad I faced my fear. I will never ride it again, even though it has better restraints and is just generally safer. I was saying the Lord's Prayer as we went, and I'm glad it took.
As you can see, it goes. It's not just like a normal boat ride. It goes all the way upside down and kind of suspends you there. So it's very unique. I don't know if there's many others in the States like this. Maybe there are, but yeah. We're getting ready to go back on Copperhead Strike. This will be our first ride of the day and second ride overall. We're gonna try and get a front row, see what happens. So we just got off of Copperhead Strike. We rode in the front row and I enjoyed it better. I don't know about you, but yeah. I think we rode in the back row yesterday, so for me it's a front row ride. And,
Ditto.
Yeah. We just rode Boo Blasters on Boo Hill. Is that the road? Yeah.
Yes. Yes, it is.
So that was a interesting
Dark ride.
Dark ride where you have a gun and you just shoot targets.
Which
So,
you guys.
Yeah. So according to the chart, we didn't do too well.
We're wannabes.
Yeah.
We're blaster wannabes. Go out.
The next coaster we plan on riding is Flying Cobras. It's a boomerang style coaster. So we just got off of Flying Cobras. We sat in the front row, and in my opinion, that was pretty rough. My head was rattling. If it were smoother, I think it would have been a decent ride, but I wouldn't go on it again.
I think that it is as rough as every single boomerang I have ever been on, and if it weren't rough, it would be fun.
Yeah. So next we're gonna head to Carolina. Yeah, Carolina Goldrusher. All right, we just got off the Carolina Goldrusher. It's a aerodynamics roller coaster that's original to the park. It's a 1973. I enjoyed it.
I think it is aging very, very well. I mean, it's your kind of typical mine ride, I think, but it does have a couple of twists that I'm not going to tell you about. You have to ride it. And it's really smooth.
Yeah,
I mean,
surprisingly, especially for a almost 50-year-old ride.
Yeah.
So we enjoyed it. We're planning on having lunch at the Blue Ridge Country Kitchen. I've heard good things about it. One of the videos that we watched had the favorite restaurants of at Carowinds, and this was #1. So we'll see. We're at the Country Kitchen. We got the half rotisserie chicken, and we normally split our meals. We just bought one platinum dining plan for the year, so it came with, of course, the chicken, half chicken, mac and cheese, and a biscuit. So it's a pretty good deal, I think,
And from off camera, I'm gonna say they had other sides. They had Brussels sprouts and collard greens and mashed potatoes and gravy and a couple of
they also have fried chicken.
And smoked sausage. Yeah. So a few different options. I think they offer a vegetarian plate if you prefer. So it's a good deal for your money because there's plenty here to feed us both.
We just had a really good lunch at Country Kitchen, and a lot better.
That was really good.
Yeah, a lot better than Chicky and Pete's, in my opinion. But Becca's getting ready to get on the rock and roller. Did you have fun?
That was fun! Oh, that was fun. I would do that again, but not right now.
Yeah. Are you a little dizzy?
I think I need a break from the city rides.
Yeah.
So this is the Scream Weaver, and it is the first ride I ever went on that went upside down, and that's been almost 30 years. It's not running today, which is a shame, because I think it would be hysterical to get Jonathan on it. I don't think he would like it.
No.
But
Probably make me a little possibly sick.
that's a classic.
All right, we're gonna take our second ride on Fury 325. I'd like to try to see if we can get a back row, but we'll see. I don't know. So we just got off of Fury 325. We rode it twice. Once towards the back, which was pretty intense for you.
I grayed out at least once.
Yeah. And then the second time we rode it in row 2, and you like that a lot better, right?
I am finding on our journey together through roller coasters that on the really big ones, I do not like being in the back. It is very forceful, and my body just does not like that.
One of the best parts on Fury for me is the top hats, because I like the weightlessness. Do you like that part?
Are they top hats?
I don't know. I think that's what they're called, but
I don't know what they're called.
Yeah,
okay, so just for the record, we don't know terminology.
We're learning.
We make it up.
We're learning. Feel free in the comments.
They're like the airtime hills, but they're bigger than Buddy Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you know what they're called, let us know.
Yeah, I think they're top hats, but we maybe.
I don't know.
But we're taking a break now.
Yeah,
that's twice in a row is like.
I will say, I think I got more airtime towards the front of the train than I did in the back of the train. I really felt like when we went over the hills, I was hanging up there, and it was awesome.
We're in line for Kitty Hawk, which is a suspended coaster. It's more of a kid's coaster, I guess. We rode Intimidator twice, once in the front row and once in the back row. And that's my out of all the coasters I've ridden at the park, that's definitely my favorite. I love the airtime on it, and it's just a really good ride. Really smooth too. I think it's probably the smoothest coaster at the park. At least the ones I've ridden so far. The back row was a little more vibrating, I guess you could say, but what are your thoughts on Intimidator?
I'm trying to help steer.
Okay.
I think it might be my favorite ride at the park, which surprises me, but I definitely think it's a front row ride.
Yeah,
it was. I felt like my teeth were vibrating in the back, which might be a little more realistic to the NASCAR experience.
That's another thing I like, of all the twists and turns on it.
Yeah,
it's like driving a race car.
But front row was awesome.
Yeah. All right, so before we leave for the day, we thought we'd stop by the County Fair funnel cakes and grab a funnel cakes with the works.
Do not come between me and my funnel cake.
All right, well that wraps up another fun-filled day at Carowinds.
I'm so tired.
Yeah, so am I. We had a really good time, and we're glad that you could join us. We got to ride most of the roller coasters. Unfortunately,
anything that was open,
that was open. Carolina Cyclone was closed, and Becca really wanted to ride that again and actually have me experience it. But,
and so was Nighthawk.
Yeah, so was Nighthawk. Yeah, but we did get to ride some good ones. Intimidator is my favorite here at the park so far. I don't think it's probably my favorite, period. But is there anything you wanted to add before we close?
No, I think it's safe to say we will see you on our next adventure.
Bye.